Hi and welcome to Rabbit's Platinum Guides, a new segment of my YouTube channel where I pick apart a game, grab all the trophies out of it and make it simple for anyone else who's willing to do it with me. Today's game will be Final Fantasy 15. First achievements we'll be aiming for, the campaign chapter achievements. These are 1 to 14, quite simple. During this you want to make sure after chapter 3 you want to explore every nook and cranny of the first area. That means getting all the side quests, main quests, bounties, all of the ones that are at your level. During that, grind and get as much money as you can. If you need a little more cash, just repeat the same quest. That gets you a small amount of money, but at least it does you well. During that, you want to be able to do as much work as possible. When you get to the later chapters, such as Seaworthy, it's all there. No turning back, just pure rushing through the story. The story has no hold bars. During that, the heart of the kingdom is where the game flips it on its head. Part of your party will start to not feel like they used to be, and it will get harder as it goes on. When you get to the end of days, it's as far gone as it is. 40 everywhere you look, level 40 and above. You need to be able to take them all out by yourself.
Good news, everyone! Your king has returned!
Highness! I knew you'd come back!
My liege. Your Highness, for many moons, we have eagerly awaited the coming of this day.
Brothers and sisters, brave warriors of Lucis, you've done well these 10 years. And I thank you. You've done so much, all for my sake. Even as the darkness overcame our world, we kept the light alive in our hearts. We've all lost friends and loved ones along the way, but the one thing we never lost was hope. Brothers and sisters, I ask you to stand by me and fight at my side for the light and for the future of our world.
All hail the King of Light!
All hail King of Light!
The Glaives finally got its king.
I was so happy to have him back.
This one requires you to hold Y on any part of the land while in combat. This one requires you to parry an attack and then a teammate jump in. This one requires you to give an order, that's L1 and any direction on the D-pad. This one requires you to hit an enemy from behind and your group will get involved. This one requires you to perform a 10-hit group combo, that's when an enemy is stunned. Next is black magic, that's using any magic, fire, ice or electric. Next is divine intervention, calling in a god. The power of kings, pressing L1 and R1 in combat brings out the power of the kings. During then you are surrounded by the king's blades that you can throw and defend yourself, and warp strike, shown in this video. Next is miscellaneous quests, that's outside of combat and all the other stuff. Here's the immortal photo, randomly done. When you take a photo during the game, the woman will appear and help you out. Next is the spinning yarn, I hopefully pronounced that right, where you basically just have to keep doing quests after quest after quest after quest. These aren't bounty hunting ones, these are side quests, the blue ones. I don't know if bounties count. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I haven't actually tested. There are 6 of them in total. The last one is get 80. It's very hard. I haven't achieved 80 yet, but I'm on my way to it. Next is transport. You get 1 for getting in the car for the first time, 1 for riding the chocobo for the first time, and 1 for upgrading the car to its flying one that you can achieve in the end game, where you can fly around. Next is skill points and other areas. There's 3 of them actually, and it's just the last one is to put 50 in, so that's quite simple. Next is equipping all 4 weapons into a slot. You already get 4 weapons at the start. Crafting your first spell, could be anyone. Next is helping out your team, whether it's fishing, hiking, creating food, or photography. That's all the 4 ones that your team will do eventually. You can do these by going into fishing spots, walking around instead of driving. Let Ignis cook meals that require you to grab food, and set up camp elsewhere. And photography, Prompto will just do it because he likes taking pictures of you in the squad, and it's very fun doing. Until you get to this chapter where this just feels fucking hurtful, and a lot of pain in this chapter. Feels bad. Play the game to figure out what the hell's going on in this chapter, because those of you who's played it know how this feels. Last couple of trophies I'll be talking about. High Five for Justice, that's basically playing in the arcade. Next one is Chosen King, that's fighting Ingress. Basically he's by a guy just before the very end. Basically it was a hint at the start, and you basically get to fight the big devil guy with fire. Just keep popping ice on him and dodging out of the way and attacking. This is going to be the final boss fight at the end of the game. I basically just handle him the way I'd handle every other boss in this game. Trade hits, heal whenever I needed to. If I died, I'd revive myself and just keep hitting and hitting and hitting. Make sure to redo it if you spend too much time healing and not enough time attacking. You want to make sure that you're not using all your healing items, but at least trading enough hits that you're doing more damage than they are to you. Keep an eye on your numbers and make sure that you don't run out, and if you do, obviously reload the last save, go back to the shops and buy loads more elixirs and loads more healing items, because you know you're going to need them. Phoenix Downs as well, and Mega Phoenixes I think it's called. Don't quote me on that, it might not be correct, but just keep healing, because there's no healing in this game unless you hide and run away. But enjoy the last final boss that I did, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll make sure to add the hidden trophies in another episode if needed. I'll add the DLC trophies in a sequel video. If this video gets enough likes, I'll add the DLC and other trophies such as the July update and the Royal update. The Royal DLC and other DLCs such as Ingress. I mean, just adding in general the updates and the DLC of the 3 characters episodes. So all the episodes, I'll do all the achievements on them too. Just make sure to like this video and I'll know that you guys want more. Next episode I will be doing of this is a surprise. I'll think about it. Alright, see you guys later. Enjoy.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
See ya!
that really the best you can do? Perhaps, did I mention, I'm immortal? A king in name alone. I'm truly disappointed. Catch! Do any better than that? 10 years, and nothing to show for it. Even with the dawn to break now, it would only bring the horrors to light. My revenge is soon at hand. How long have I waited?
Don't worry. It's far from over.
Well, let's have it then. You and your crystal. Against all I have become.
Power of light!
Ah, a king at last! permission, then. The kings of yore are on hand, calling you forth to oblivion. Yet when your father died, you were off playing with your friends. When your beloved died, you lay watching, powerless to stop it. You think 10 years is a long time? So, that is how you would end it. Now it is over, Majesty. What will you do? Banish the demons and bring peace? Erase me from history once more?
This time, you can rest in peace. Close your eyes. Forevermore.
I will await you in the beyond.